Oh, hi. Oh, hello there. Hello, hello, hello. Bonjour. Hola. Jumbo. How many other ways can I say? Ni hao, ni hao. Is that all I know? Damn, that's pretty pathetic. Wow. Yeah, I should brush up on my languages because yeah, that's not very good. How's everybody doing? It is Wednesday. It is hump day. It is Whopper Wednesday. Did anyone celebrate Whopper Wednesday? TikTok is on the horizon of being banned in the United States. Exciting things are going on, y'all. Exciting things. I have a new candle lit. I filmed a little mini Bath and Body Works haul that I'll have going up in a vlog sometime in the next few days, I'd imagine. I have a window open and a candle lit. Does that kind of defeat the purpose? Whatever. It's just a candle. But we have not done any foodie beauty coverage in quite a while. Honestly, I can't remember. When is the last time I did Chantal on my channel? A week? More? But I don't know. I haven't really been looking at Chantal's because I don't think that anything has been going on. It's a lot of this. It's a lot of let me sit and eat in front of the camera. And this content really isn't all that content-y. So I was thinking that we could take a look at the Ramadan 2024 vlog because I do like watching some of her content when she goes out and does stuff. So it kind of looks like this is an out and about kind of vlog situation type deal. Maybe we could look at the grocery haul one. Just any video that isn't just her sitting with food in her face. I'm down for. I know that she's live right now. My thoughts on certain things and cuteness overload.
What next? This world is too complex. It's like, to me, like I put on my TikTok, I don't want to get all too religious because I know,
Okay, so she's reading things about Islam and talking about it, I guess. All right. We're going to stick to the original plan and go ahead and do that. Hello, Ern. Hello, Brianna. How are you doing today? I'm doing great. How are you? Window open is good for incense. Candles, probably the same. Oh, yeah, it's not so much the smell. It's just the fact that you have it lit, right? Oh my God, I'm so happy. So I'll let y'all in on a little preview since, we're on the topic. I got sweet carrot cake for Easter. Oh, that candle smells exactly like carrot cake. Exactly like carrot cake. I got Fiji white sands. That one's really good. I got strawberry daiquiri. It's good. Not as good as the other two. And then Island Margarita. Island Margarita was a miss. Didn't really care for Island Margarita. But let's go ahead and start. I have no idea what to expect. I have not watched anything Chantal related in a hot minute. So let's just hop right back in. It kind of looks like the husband is back in the scene. This is the first time that I've seen his face in a vlog since all that went down right around New Year's. So it'll be interesting to see him again. Thought he was in hiding.
أهلا رمضان يا شهر الإحسان شهر الغفران رمضان 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 رمضان.
Was that him singing? It sounded like his voice. Ooh. That really sounded like him.
Hi, welcome back to another video.
Hi.
Hello, assalamu alaikum. Welcome to a Ramadan vlog. You might hear some fan noise in the background. I apologize, it's Kuwait, it's hot here. So here is a...
So I don't know yes, that is him singing. Oh. Okay. So I guess if the whole thing of riding the coattails of a lolcow YouTuber doesn't work out, he could maybe go on, I don't know, The Voice. Okay. So he sings. Yeah. Interesting. So I don't know much about Ramadan. I do know that they fast. I believe that, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that they fast during the day, and when the sun goes down, you're allowed to eat later on in the day. Just knowing that's the only thing I know about Ramadan. So it's just a little bit funny to me that we're starting off this Ramadan vlog with her showing food. But then again, it's Chantal, so.
Sahur recipe I made, it is a frittata. It was actually very delicious and filling and satisfying and healthy. Hello guys, Ramadan Kareem. Welcome to the first day of Ramadan. Fasting has officially begun. It is post Fajr here, and this is my new jilbab, and it's very comfortable. I love the material, very flowy. And I'm just going to show you a bit of the decorations we just did. We just did a few simple things. So here are some little living room decorations. We have some lanterns. This one sings.
Oh my god, I was about to shit myself if this little lantern started singing and it was him. I was half expecting it to be his voice again. Go and snipe her stream. I did for a hot second. It's really not worth sniping, in my opinion.
Okay, with the light on, we have some manwa salwa. It's like a nougat with pistachio Arabic treat, and some mamul covered in white chocolate, date biscuits, the Holy Quran, and we just put these up like Ramadan decoration. Alright, we also found these twinkly lights, Ramadan lights that we had from last year, if you remember, and Salah was able to fix them because they weren't working, so yay! So going out the day before Ramadan starts is probably not a good idea, or you're going to encounter a lot of traffic jams. This one wasn't too bad, but it was still bad enough. We were still delayed. Alright, time to prepare iftar, and I'm doing this at around 3 p.m. even though iftar is at 6 because I want to make my stock for the rice from scratch. I'm making an Uzi style rice and chicken, so I'm going to start by...
I mean, again, with the more food. Someone fill me in here. Someone that knows more than me. I guess Ramadan has not... Has it started? I don't have my phone. I don't know if it has started yet or not, but like, isn't this all kind of contradictory right here as to what Ramadan's about? Isn't it about fasting? I mean, is it kind of like you go into it with a lot of feasts and a lot of food, and then you fast a lot when it officially starts? Is that kind of the thing here? I don't know. It's kind of strange. A Ramadan-esque vlog is mostly about food. I mean, I know it's Chantal and that's her thing. It has started. It started 2 days ago. Okay, so she put this vlog up when? 1 day ago. I'm not following. Fasting for 5 minutes and then eating voraciously. So yesterday was a fast day and she's showing all this food. The second chicken is takeout. Okay. Oh, sorry. Some icy's trying to crawl back out. Teresa W., thank you so much for subscribing. We are so happy to have you as a member. Even though Jeffrey does not want you in his chat, you are very welcome in ours. Welcome aboard, Teresa W. You fast during the day and then people feast during iftar. Okay, well, she said this was at 4 p.m., so this is during the day. That would be a time that you would fast, right? I don't think that Chantal participates. I don't think that she does fasting. I don't see it. I just don't see it.
By adding a whole chicken in a pot with some water, onion, bay leaf, and a carrot, and I'm going to let that boil down and simmer until I have a nice stock I can use for the rice. I'm going to top the rice with some toasted almond slivers, and I've just dusted them in some cumin and a little bit of sea salt, and I'm just going to toast them in the dry pan until they are nice and toasty. I'm adding to a pot some soaked basmati rice. I soaked it for about 30 minutes with some butter and a little bit of oil, and also some turmeric to give it that yellow color. And now I'm adding the broth. Look how nice my chicken broth turned out. It smells amazing, and you know, I usually use just those like bright yellow bouillon cubes. Sorry, my cat's playing with a bag in the background. But this looks so much more appetizing in my opinion. All right, so here is our first iftar.
You can prepare food during the day, you're just not allowed to eat it until after sundown. Oh, okay. So, something tells me that during short breaks and short clips that Chantal was not filming, I think that a couple things here and there were being snuck. And when I say a couple things, I mean maybe an entire entree. Do you think that Salah eats this shit? I don't. I think that this is all for her. Why so much butter? She is exempt from fasting due to diabetes. Okay. So maybe I went into this the wrong way, thinking that she was fasting to begin with. I mean, does she... I haven't been keeping up on Foodie, in all honesty. Has she been saying that she's going to fast, or is she riding the whole, oh, I'm exempt thing? Which, I don't know. It would be very like Foodie to say that she would fast and then... Like, oh yeah, I fasted, and then like behind the camera, like... You know that meme of Arthur of him shoving the cake in his mouth? Hi, Haley. Hi, Sonia. Thank you so much, Mary. Every time you do a Chantal live, when she eats on camera, it always makes me think of the song Chic and Stew by System of a Down. I'm not familiar with that song. System of a Down rings a bell, but I know what I'll be listening to right after this stream. Thanks so much, Mary. She said that she's fasting. Okay, so apparently Chantal said that she was going to fast. Because that would be a very Chantal thing to do. Her come on here and say, yeah, I'm fasting. I'm all in, you guys. I'm here to do this. And then just lie to us for the next few weeks. Yeah, that would be very Chantal.
Ramadan Kareem, everybody. So, to start off, to drink, we have water, of course. We have some vinto, some chicken noodle soup, which I won't be having. And this is chicken uzi, and it's a flavored rice. You saw how we made it with the chicken stock, with some parsley and almonds. Hi there, editing Mariam here. I just wanted to add, you're probably wondering how I got the chicken to be kind of, well done like this. Well, I did use it in the stock as you saw, so then it kind of like simmered and boiled. And then I cut it into quarters and seasoned it again, brushed it with a little bit of olive oil, and put it into a 400-degree.
Is this the one that you guys were saying was takeout? I mean, this doesn't look like too complex of a meal to make, but it also would not shock me at all if Chantal were to get a bunch of takeout, plate it, and then say that she prepared it. It's takeout. That's what I'm kind of led to believe as well. I mean, I think that this is something that she could have easily thrown together, but I mean, it's Chantal. It's Chantal, y'all. If she can get it in a takeout box and then plate it and then lie about it, I mean, what do you think she's going to do? It's kind of well done. Kind of well done.
The oven for another 20-25 minutes or so, and it turned out like this, nice and roasted. And some roasted chicken. We have some feta cheese sambusa, some homemade fattoush, and some yogurt. Julia, I'm gonna have to pray here. Are you making sujud? I really love our little apartment. It's not perfect, but for me it is. And it's just right for the two of us. MashaAllah, I'm so grateful for everything Allah has provided us.
Just the two of you, huh? Just the two of you. Chantal and Salah living together. Happy as clams. Poor Julia. I don't like that. Did she ever get the cat spayed? I remember that was a hot thing for a second. Didn't want to get the cat spayed, or didn't want to take the time or the money or the effort to go get the cat spayed. Are these birds outside my window real loud? I can shut the window if the birds are real loud. Hey, keep it down! Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Jasna K, thank you so much for renewing your membership on the channel. Welcome back. This chicken scam was my favorite part of this week. Don't play with it. Well, Chantal is someone that frequently plays with it and then lies that she didn't play with it. So, I won't play with it, but she will. She gets a nail clip. You don't boil a chicken and then roast it. Yeah, I saw someone just say that a little bit earlier. Something about boiling a chicken, like a boiled chicken would never look like this. I'm thinking maybe what happened was she tried and then fucked it up. And then once she realized that it was kind of all crappy, went and got takeout. It's like, well, let me try. Let me see how this goes. And then if it's a complete and utter failure, we'll just get takeout. Or honestly, maybe she screwed it up, ate the screwed up attempt, and then got the takeout and made it all pretty for the vlog. Can we place bets if the hamster is still alive? Bring the birds in. They're out there doing bird things. I don't want to bother them. I will yell at them, though. It's beyond wrong to let the cat on her prayer mat. Oh, I don't know if I've seen the prayer mat yet.
MashaAllah, I'm so grateful for everything Allah has provided us. You guys, there's a volleyball net here, And we have a ball. Not a volleyball, but we have a ball. So maybe we will come play ball one of these days.
I would love to see Chantal be a spiker. Like, you know how there's different people in volleyball? There's a receiver. Like in professional volleyball, whenever I see it, like they hit it really hard to one side of the court, and then someone has to get their wrist on it just to like hit it up in the air, and then another person swoops in and sets it so it looks nice and pretty for the spike, and then the spiker comes in and hits it really hard to the other side. I want to see Chantal do a spike. She's probably not tall enough for the net. Maybe we could get some stepping stools, a ladder, or maybe she could wear stilettos or some platform boots. Now that would be content. I mean, she has done sports on here before. She's done like the little gymnasium thing at the park, and then she played soccer that one time. Chantal's actually really athletic. She is. Chantal's very athletic, guys. Fupa ball. So are we just going to invent a new sport altogether? Fupa ball. Huh. Are you kidding? About what? Why was that so dramatic? One of these days. Well, she better do it before it gets too hot, because, I mean, it's going to be summer before she knows it. So, I mean, now's the time to be out here in the blazing heat hitting the ball around, Chantal. But if she doesn't want to go and get the cat spayed, I can't imagine that she wants to go out and buy a volleyball. Because, I mean, really, how much is a volleyball? Like $25? That's takeout. That's a pretty, decent meal of takeout. So we could get $25 of takeout, or we could get a volleyball. I think that we would often opt for takeout. Can we please envision Chantal playing volleyball in 9-inch platform docks? Or like my Eugenia people, those ones that she wears, they're like, I don't even know what you would call the dolls kill boots, where like the base of the boot is like this big. I would love to see her in some of those. Oh my god. Lost Squirrel, thank you so much for the super chat. Armabrillo is back. Now, I know what an armadillo is. Am I missing something here by you saying armabrillo? I don't know. Fill me in on what you meant, Lost Squirrel. Oh, my God. Regardless, thank you. Jordy, if you grew your hair out and took off your glasses, you might pass for Jared Leto. Jared Leto doesn't have these, like, sunken in, gigantic dark rings around his eyes. Like, I feel like I kind of look like a dead person, and when I think of him, I don't really think of like the same like dead looking eyes. But maybe. Jordy, she's live. Yeah, I know that she's live. I just, when we popped on there and looked at it for a hot minute, it really didn't seem like it was worth sniping.
Hey guys, very windy day, but it's like 20 degrees Celsius in Kuwait right now. It's very sunny though, so it still feels pretty warm. But I'm gonna show you guys the beach. Look how the water's the beautiful colors. Wow. I wonder if that's like a shipwreck or a ship in the distance.
It must just be a difference in culture, but why is it that we never see anyone on these beaches? You know? I mean, if this were this kind of weather in any state here, I mean, there'd be fucking beach towels and people out there and kids and all like doing all sorts. I mean, there is not a soul, not a soul. Is it just a culture thing? Like, Arab people do not like to just lay out on the beach and hang out and tan. Is that just like not a thing? Well, I mean, I suppose that's not really even an option for the women, right? I don't know. Are you allowed to be female in Kuwait and not walk around walk around but not wearing a hijab or a abaya? Why is nobody there? It's kind of eerie. And this is kind of the case for a lot of the content that Chantal does. Whenever they go places, there's no one else there. I mean, there was one time they did a vlog. This was a long time ago, but they did a vlog where they went to an amusement park and there was like no one at the amusement park. I wonder if it has to do with Ramadan saving your energy. I mean, yeah, that's a valid question too, Liz. But I mean, it just seems like during not Ramadan, when she has done all of this, there's no one ever out doing anything. I mean, this looks like a perfectly good beach that someone could walk out on with an umbrella and a towel and lay out for a few hours, bring music, water pollution. I mean, shit, even if you don't, a lot of people that go to the beach never get in the water. It could be too hot. I mean, what do y'all think it is out there? Like 80s? 90s? If it's 90s, I could see that being too hot. Hot countries, people usually spend time in restaurants or cafes with air conditioning. Okay. So this just isn't the norm. They nap at the hottest times of the day. They go when people aren't there. I don't know. I just, for me, sometimes I wouldn't even have to go in the water. Get me a beach towel, get me an umbrella, get me some music, get me a drink. I could go lay out there for a few hours. Damn. Hi, Alexandra. Samantha, thank you so much for becoming a member. Happy to have you on the channel. Hello, hello. Also, Gypsy That Remains. I appreciate you becoming a member. Welcome to the Shorties Club. Hello, hello. That's true. It's usually just the kids in the water while the parents are laying out on the beach. A lot of people don't get in the water. A lot of people just like having it as like background noise or like a background view. She said 20 degrees Celsius. That doesn't, I mean, I don't know the conversion, but that's not that hot, right? I mean, that's not like to the point where it's like, like you're dying. He's embarrassed of her, so he takes her to places that no one is going to be at. Yeah, I know that too. So maybe this is just like along the coast of a beach that no one goes in. Maybe there are other beaches that people go to. Huh. Interesting. 20 degrees Celsius is 68 Fahrenheit. See, that even might seem a little bit cold to be laying out like that. I mean, I don't know. Would y'all lay out in 68? Yeah, I guess. It's AI. The water looks really pretty. It does. It looks beautiful. I just wonder, like, why are people not... I don't know. I'm missing something, clearly.
This is right near us. I can't believe it.
I mean, a pretty nice flat white sand beach. I get, but the whole thing about people saying like, oh, they like to hang out in cafes, they like to do this, they like to do that. I feel like if this were like Myrtle Beach, for example, and it was 68 degrees, tons of people out there, tons of people laying out and doing stuff. She's trying hard with the gratitude. It's commercial oil water. But I mean, seriously though, like not everybody gets in the water. And I mean, do you really think that the water's that bad? That it's like not able to be stepped in? Okay. I don't know if this vlog ever had a climax or a rising action, but we are definitely in the falling action of the vlog at this point, if we are filming bugs. Dude, I don't go to beaches. Sand is gross. I mean, yeah, but you're one person. Collectively, a whole city of people is not going to go to the beach. If you're morbidly obese, dressed in full black, maybe 20 degrees would be hot. That's a good point, Alicia. That's a good point. And I saw people earlier saying burkini. Let me look that up. I don't exactly know what that means, but I'd imagine it's some type of what is it? Okay. All right. So they have bikinis. They have these. They're like modest swimsuits. So women specifically, could be doing this. But it's just like a ghost town. It's a ghost town. It has to be a cultural thing, just a cultural difference. I mean, I'm just so used to America, like people see a beach, it's like, oh yeah, let's run there and drink alcohol. I mean, for them, it's like, okay, there's a beach. That doesn't mean we need to go to it or use it. That's just wild to me. Because, I mean, y'all know, like, beachfront property and being by a beach and being near warmth in the United States, that's, like, very sought after. And, I mean, here, it's like they couldn't give a shit. Katniss, I appreciate you renewing your membership on the channel. I'm so happy to be a shorty and a shoddy. I'm hoping everyone has been having a good day, doing well, and I missed y'all. This community means so much to me. Love you, George. A very sweet renewal subscription message from Katniss, and to think that she was blocked at one point. Well, we are happy to have you back for another month, Katniss. Thank you. Not this creepy bug again. Beaches are overrated. Lakes are way better. I like lakes. I grew up spending a lot of time at a lake. I think I would have preferred the lake that I spent time at growing up to be a little bit less commercial, because there really wasn't a lot you could do in terms of like swimming or water activities because there were so many people on the lake. But I'm a beach bum. I'm a beach bum through and through. I know there's like beach people and mountain people. I'm a beach person.
You. It's kind of cool looking though. Hey, little alien. This is a beetle. A type of beetle. mind. Oh, okay. Look, guys, I'm touching grass. Alright, so while I'm sitting here, I just wanted to talk to you guys a bit about, what the spirit of Ramadan really is, especially for me. So Ramadan is not about, how fancy of decorations you have or how fancy of dress you have, or how big of meals you prepare. It's actually just meant to be a time of spiritual growth, of growing closer to Allah. And it's a time for reflection, a time for fasting, a time for appreciation. And it's a time to be modest in everything, in every way, and just commit yourself to Allah, doing a lot of praying those extra prayers, and just focusing on prayer and your relationship with Allah. That's all that Ramadan.
Chantal, if I was interested in this religion and it was something that I wanted to get involved with, this would be the last person that I would listen to. I would likely listen to everything that she has to say and then do and think the opposite. Chantal, 3 months? Chantal, 3 months into becoming a Muslim, came on the camera and told the whole internet that her God hates you. She's educating us, yes. I mean, we have this like bariatric TED Talk taking place on this barren beach. I don't really know what to make of this, but it's happening, y'all. It's happening. Here we effing go. Tiff Belial, hey there, thank you so much for the super chat. I went to Bath and Body today and I got room sprays, mahogany teakwood, and espresso. So happy you're online. I hope you're having a great day. Thanks for checking in and letting me know that, Tiff. Oh my God, you know I love mahogany teakwood. Oh, I love mahogany teakwood. It smells exactly like Abercrombie. I don't know if you were here earlier in the stream, but I did say that I got a Bath and Body shipment in today. I got 4 candles and I got a little, you know what, here, let me go get it real quick. It's just like right here. 3 months ago in Canada, she said she didn't believe in God. I don't remember her saying that, Charles. I don't remember her saying that. Did she say that? In like her car stream meltdown when she found out about Qibla? But anyway, the Bath and Body thing, you know those wallflowers that you can plug into the wall? See, this is why y'all can't get me on Bath and Body. It's just like I can talk and talk and talk about it. But you know those wallflowers you screw in and plug into the wall and then it'll spritz out a scent like every 30 minutes or something like that? I got a little chicky one. Oh, it's kind of faded because of the green screen filter, but look at it. It's a little chicky. Here, can I make it peck Chantal on the head? And when you plug it in, it glows. It lights up. I'm so happy. Oh, I love this. It's so Eastery. It's so Eastery, you know? All right, back to nonsense.
Ramadan really should be about. I know we have like a few decorations, but we didn't go all out. We just kind of, again, we just want to focus on basically what the focus of the spirit of Ramadan really is, and that's really just your relationship with Allah. Another thing that's really important with Ramadan is a time for giving and charity. So that's another thing that's very, very important during this time. So, alright guys, so I'm going to end the video here. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. There will be more to come, and I really appreciate you watching. So thank you so much, and Ramadan Kareem to all my brothers and sisters and everyone else. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Stay blessed.
Wait, did she show the same photo twice? Okay. That was the first one she showed, right? So she showed this at 10 minutes, 15 seconds. Oh, okay, it's a different angle. It's a different angle. He was doing something with his eyebrow. He was doing something different with his eyebrow in the second photo. Okay. She looks so happy. Guys, doesn't she look happy? Now, this is the face of a woman who is very content with the life decisions that she has made. I mean, it's just written all over her. The shutter effect is so loud. It was a little loud. Yeah, it was a little loud. Notice she just skipped over charity. She has to save up for that volleyball, y'all. She can't be giving out money to charity. I mean, between having to buy takeout and a volleyball, she doesn't have anything left over to give. If anything, she is the charity. How much did that hand holding cost her? Oh, I didn't even notice this down here. Yeah. It's you know, like when a really like stuffy rich person shakes someone's hand, it's like I don't know, like touching a dead fish. It's like that's kind of how his hand looks down here. It's just like very like just kind of placed there. Like there's no firm grip. There's no grip whatsoever. It's just kind of like, okay, my hand is present. You're allowed to put it near mine. $50 per minute of hand holding. Oh God, that's like those sex phone lines back in the day. Wouldn't they charge like by the minute? Like you would call and that somebody would like sexy talk to you and you'd get charged by the minute. you thought it was like some gorgeous 20-year-old model, but it ended up being like a 40-year-old man that could fake a voice really well. Firmly grasp it. Yeah, Squidward. Wet noodle grip. I like that. Little seal girl. Hello. Living in the real world, and it's so hard to get by. Ugh, it is. It's so hard to get by, little seal girl. I really appreciate you renewing your membership on the channel. Welcome back. Foodie Beauty is actually a simulation, a social experiment. Well, if she is a simulation and she's fake and all of the decisions were made just for data collecting purposes, that would make a lot of sense, actually. It would, because to think that a human would live their life the way that Chantal has and it not be a simulation, that's kind of hard to wrap your head around. So I'm hoping you're right, little seal girl. Rice Noodles! Hello, Rice Noodles. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Happy to have you as a member. Hello, hello, Rice. All right, y'all. So we are done with the Ramadan vlog. Let's move on to something else. I think that I want to do the grocery haul. Sorry, did my voice crack there? I want to do the grocery haul, I think. Huge Ramadan grocery haul. Yeah, let's do this.
Hi, welcome back to another video.
Well, hello there. Do you want to wish somebody a very happy Easter? Well, I can do it for you with a cameo. Cameos make very...
The fuck is this? What was in her mouth? Are those Mentos? The plug-in Wallflower Bath and Body Works Chicky thing does not approve of this. Chantal, you have made Easter an embarrassment, in the words of the plug-in Wallflower Chicky air freshener thing. You have completely ruined Easter for everyone by doing this. Please put the Mentos down. Please put your hands down. This is not cute. This is not funny. This is awful. This is just straight up awful.
Well, I can do it for you with a cameo. Cameos make very special personalized gifts for others. And with Easter coming up, my Christian friends, what better way to celebrate than with a cameo? Makes a perfect gift. And I do other things as well. Anything you want. Check it out. Cameo. For a video from me. To you. Or to someone else. Get yours now and don't delay. Get a special cameo for someone today.
أهلا أهلا رمضان يا شهر الإحسان شهر الغفران رمضان.
I think if we do go ahead and watch another video after this, we're just gonna do a big skip. I'm Ramadan, Ramadan, Ramadan. It actually might not be that bad of a song. It might be a little bit soothing. It might be a little bit calming if it wasn't sung by someone with a mindset as gross as this dude. I don't know. After reading all of the messages between him and that woman that around like New Year's, what happened with Qibla and everything, I just think that this guy's rotten to the core. I think he's really gross. Some of the things that he said in those messages were just so egregious that I don't want to see or hear you talk about what religion means to you personally. I mean, you kind of showed your ass in those text messages. Hi, Daybosh. Ramadan. Revert Jordy.
رمضان 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 أهلا رمضان يا شهر الإحسان شهر الغفران رمضان 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 رمضان.
Oh my god, how long does this go on for? Did I go back and accidentally play it a second time? Is that what I did? I just feel like this is going on forever and ever. And he had to get that one real loud one in there at the very end. Ramadan, Ramadan, Ramadan! Like, we had to get that in there at the very end. Good God.
Ramadan.
All right, guys, so I'm going to start this grocery haul. This is a huge stock up for Ramadan. So during Ramadan, I'm going to be making some traditional recipes like waraq inab, stuffed grape leaves, vimto, a lot of different meat and rice dishes, some halabia, rice puddings, stuff like that, some soups and stews. So yalla, let me show you what kind of groceries I got for this stock up haul. All right, so let's go. All right, so this is round one of this haul. It's going to be a lot of stuff, and I'm not looking forward to organizing it and putting it away, but that's a big job I have to do before Ramadan. So
what in the Doherty dozen is all of this? Holy shit, that's a lot of fucking food. And it's all produce from the looks of it. So this is something that has a timetable. You can't just let this sit in a box or in the fridge forever. I mean, honestly, though, that's probably not a problem for Chantal, you know? If food expires in 3 to 6 days, that's more than enough time for her to put it away. This is just obscene. For 2 people, allegedly 2 people, this is obscene. I mean, this many eggs. I seldom eat eggs, but if I were to be in a position where I had to eat eggs regularly, 2 a day, maybe 2 a day. This is like a 36 pack. 2 people. I mean, good God. All them eggs. For real. This is very Alicia Doherty right here. I mean, good Lord. Look at all this. This is kind of what I was saying about earlier with charity. Chantal doesn't have any money to give to charity. because she needs it on these gigantic grocery hauls for just her. Katniss, thank you again. How do you feel about Salah's Ramadan song? I don't feel anything. Because I don't want to feel anything. Appreciate that again, Katniss. Danielle Pham, hello to you. Appreciate the super chat. Carrots last forever. 15 pounds of potatoes. Yeah, for real. Good Lord. We all know she's not going to cook that food. I don't know. I mean, you think she just eats it raw? Huh?
So yes, we have a couple cases of water here at the back. Those blue cases are water. Here we have some long shelf life full fat milk. Really good for making Arabic desserts like mahalabia, which is like a milk pudding, and rice pudding. Have some eggs. They had a huge sale on the vegetables, so I got a bunch of kilos.
I like how nonchalantly she put that. Yeah, we got some eggs right there. Ma'am, that's the whole coop.
Of eggplant, because I plan on making a lot of marinated eggplant and baba ganoush. Always just have an extra jar of pasta sauce on hand. Have some lemons, a couple kilos of lemon, because that's important too with salads and making grape leaves. Which, by the way, a huge staple drink for Ramadan. Muslims will know, or Arabs will know as well. Vimto is huge. It's a drink syrup. I'll have to put what it's made of. It's like you add water. We have some pomegranate molasses beside the Vimto here, pomegranate molasses. The pomegranate molasses, you use them in like salad vinaigrettes and to make the warak inab, which is grape leaves. Speaking of which, I have a jar of grape leaves. I'm going to try making my own this year.
I just noticed the name of the grape leaves. Look at this. Foodie's grape leaves. Gotta have that random jar of pasta sauce with no pasta. No, I think that she had pasta laying out back here somewhere. It was like that elbow macaroni. Did I imagine that? I could have sworn that she showed that. Oh, yeah, right here. Right here. Look. So, actually... she bought enough for a village. I mean, for real. This is obscene. And we know Chantal is very much so the type of person to go and do like a $300 grocery haul, and then as soon as she gets all those groceries, the first thing she eats is takeout. It's like, well, you know, bought all this food, but I don't want to prepare any of it, so I'm just going to get takeout. But it's nice to know that it's there. Oh my gosh. Is this just her kind of pointing at groceries and talking the whole video? I don't know if we're going to watch this whole thing.
Before we start fasting, some chili garlic sauce, some beef cubes, okay, bunch of kilos of carrots. Harry, my hamster, loves a little bit of these. Got to be careful, they have a lot of sugar, but I love carrots too. So we have some potatoes, a few kilos of potatoes. Yes, they're dirty, but they can be washed.
Chantal, who will stuff herself silly with all sorts of food, you know, whatever. There's no bottom to the hole here in terms of food portions, but the hamster, I don't know. I don't know if he's allowed to have too much of this carrot because it does have a lot of sugar in it. It's just funny how animals don't get a say. It's like humans, it's like, oh, maybe I'll modify my diet. But, if the dog's getting a little bit fat, it's like, all right, buddy, you're going on a diet.
Washed. We have some oranges. A couple kilos of oranges. Now, each kilo is 75 cents of these vegetables. Very cheap. We have some Calrose rice, medium grain rice. We have some bananas. We have some parsley, cucumber. And tomatoes were on sale also. So I got 2 kilos of those. Whole bunch of macaroni because Salah loves how I make my macaroni. Tomato macaroni. It's basically just tomato, butter, salt, and pepper, but he loves it. So the spices I needed, I got some sweet paprika and some onion powder. And these, each head of lettuce was also 75 cents. Look at the beautiful, huge head of lettuce. This is the biggest romaine I've ever seen. So, yeah. Going to be making a lot of salads also. So, and my hamster also loves lettuce. So, yeah. I make him a little...
Better watch out, though. Might be too much sugar. I know she cares about the hamster's sugar, but not her own. Ha! Her hauls aren't up to Dirty Dozen's caliber. I know, but that what is they have 14 people, 13 people now. They have 13 people in their family. This is just one person. So Chantal can put away what would be worth enough food to ration for 13 people. Thirsty for Jordy. I love your profile photo. Thank you. We should watch Jeffrey and his new boy toy. I did see a couple clips of him with that guy in Miami that he's been hanging out with. I have, unfortunately, not been able to screen record any of it. But I will tell you, if there are any clips that I come across on YouTube and maybe we could make a stream out of it, I'd love to take a look at that. She got these from the food bank. So that's like a charity. Like she went to a local food bank and they give it to poor people. That's how food banks work, right? Why? Can anyone go to a food bank, or are you allowed to just show up? Like, do you have to prove that you are in need, or... Interesting.
A little salad every day with his kibble. So that is the first round. So I'll be back for round 2. All right, guys. So here's round 2. We have some cornstarch or corn flour. We have some white chocolate covered mamoul cookies. They're so good. Another box. We have some feta cheese and vegetable samosas. My cat's playing with the grocery bags. We have some squares of cream cheese. They're kind of like Laughing Cow, just a different brand. These are my favorite. These chicken grillers are so cheap. Each chicken is like under $4 US and about $4 Canadian. And I love making gravies, stocks, anything with it. I love it. I have some frozen broccoli because broccoli is one of my favorite vegetables.
It depends on the food bank. Usually you have to prove through bills and paychecks. Here where I live, anyone can go to a food bank, no questions asked. I would imagine in a country that is as wealthy as Kuwait is, if you are going to a food bank, it's probably because you need to. So the whole proving income thing, I don't know, like I might be ignorant saying this, but I could imagine their rules there would just be like, well, if you show up, you can have it. We don't even have food banks here. I mean, I have known people in Pittsburgh that are not in need, like they're doing fine financially, who have gone to food banks or similar types of things like that and gotten things like kitty litter or cat food just because it's free or basically free. That'd be very horrible to ask for proof. Yeah, but I mean, you know, usually if people can abuse something, they will. So if you can go out to a food bank and you're doing okay financially, but still be able to get a whole lot of free stuff like this, people would, because then that's extra money in their pocket. Katniss, thank you again. Not the irony of Poop Man caressing a dung beetle. Was that what that bug was in the first vlog? A dung beetle? Oh my god. Whenever I think of dung beetles, I think of A Bug's Life. Where I live, food banks are accessible, but they write your name down to track how often you come to make sure you don't abuse it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's just the way I interpret life. If people can be shitty and be dishonest, they will be.
I have some berry mix. I'm going to be doing some overnight oats to prepare some breakfast for suhoor, the meal we get to eat before we start fasting. As I've said, it's before Fajr, so we would eat around maybe close to 5 a.m., probably around 5 a.m., and then you're going to be fasting for the day until sundown. So, all right, and we have some vermicelli. There's an Arab-style way of making rice. You kind of saute vermicelli until it gets browned. And then vermicelli is like a very small, fine noodle, okay? And then you add the rice and make like a rice mixed with the vermicelli. It's so delicious. Some chia seeds, because I'm going to be adding them. They're very high in protein and soluble fiber, which is very good for your digestive tract. And they're very good if you're diabetic. The fiber in food prevents blood spiking. Your, insulin prevents sugar spikes in your blood, I should say. So I'm trying to get more soluble fiber in my diet. I guess that was advised by a diabetic doctor. In case you're wondering. So we have another bottle of Vimto. I forgot to show you. We have some gelatin. Salah loves Jello. So I had another jar of pasta sauce I forgot to show you guys. It's not very organized, sorry. The remaining spices I bought. So I have onion powder. Showed that already. Cinnamon powder, cassia. And these are dried pomegranate seeds. And in Persian food or Iranian cooking stuff, more juice. So these is the highest valued currency in the world. So it's, I think, about $4 to $1 Canadian. So like one.
All right. This video ain't really doing it for me, in all honesty. Her just kind of pointing at all the groceries, out of breath, giving commentary on them. Let's move on to something else. I don't know if there's anything else to move on to, but did we watch this one? Canadian celebrates Kuwait. I think that this might have... Did we do this in a last vlog? I honestly don't remember. But it's just her eating. Okay. So, eating, pointing at groceries, out of breath, talking about eating, walking on a deserted beach, eating. I mean, we could do an eating vlog. I just know how dry that they can be. This arc is so boring. Is this one any good? Does anyone know? Showing you the Qibla direction live? Like, I see FFG in the thumbnail. Does she scream about FFG in this one?
He just ate. Surprise. This little thing here. This is this. Hi, Haley. Zoe's. Hello. People are lying on me and finding entertainment in lying on my religion and making a mockery of my religion. So.
Oh, she loves to do that. Loves to claim Islamophobia. Everyone's making light of my religion, making fun of my religion. Loves to use that as a defense.
I thought I would show you. Apparently when I'm praying, I'm not praying in the right direction. So I just want to show you that that's a lie, 100% lie. Hi, Grandma. So as you can see, why don't you just get an app? I have an app. Look it. You see, this is my front page of my phone. Here, this is the Qibla app. Qibla is the direction of prayer, okay? So that's the direction you must face Mecca, all right? Yes, you must face Mecca, the Kaaba. And this is the Quran Pro. It shows me my prayer times, all this and that, all right? So, lie number 1 dispelled. Lie number 2, here, this little thing here, this will show.
Oh, she has a compass on her phone. So this must be in regards to I have seen this. This is not the first time that this has reared its head in Shantopolis. Chantal has been accused of praying in the wrong direction. So to my understanding, when you do your daily prayers, it needs to be in the direction of Mecca, I believe. And when she has been filming herself do these prayers, people have been claiming that she's doing it in the opposite direction. So I guess that this is a stream about her claiming that she actually is doing it correctly. Brianna Cooney, appreciate that. The focus is so I'd pay Sal to tap the screen to focus on Chantal. Makes him blurry, but her full focus, probably. She is. Her window faces the ocean. You should pray toward Mecca. A compass. Photoshop app. If you didn't have that app, you wouldn't know anyway. How would people know what direction she's praying in? I honestly don't know. I haven't followed this claim too closely. I mean, just like, it does seem a little bit far-fetched to me to know that people are able to determine what direction she's praying in from a separate room in her apartment. Not saying that it's impossible for them to figure that out, but that just seems a little bit difficult for someone to determine.
This is the Kaaba, okay? The Holy Kaaba. This will show you the direction of prayer. So, as you can see in my video where I was praying here, okay? You see that? That's the direction of prayer. Right here. Right here. Okay? So, yeah. I was praying here. This is the direction. Okay? This is the Qibla. Okay? And also, last Ramadan, we were not even in this apartment. We were in the other apartment in Fahahil. And again, there, hi Stratford Changes, hi everybody. We were facing the right direction. My husband's been Muslim his whole entire life, okay? No, he's not perfect, but doesn't matter. He knows the direction of prayer, I'm pretty sure, okay? Compared to people who are criticizing it, saying we don't know, who are not even Muslim, have not prayed a day in their life, an Islamic prayer, have not prayed Salah a day in their life, know nothing, are Islamophobic.
I mean, you don't need to be religious to know what. I mean, like the argument that they're making here is that you're praying in the wrong direction. So someone with knowledge or regular practice of praying on their own, that's kind of moot. That has nothing to do with what we're talking about. They're just talking about directions. That has nothing to do, like, someone who prays regularly would not be better at determining a direction watching your YouTube video than someone who doesn't. Girl, your husband is everyone's man. People know her address and where her windows face. Well, I mean, if people were able to find where she lives and they're able to determine it like that, then they might have her. But I don't know. She seems pretty sure here. She seems pretty confident she's doing it correctly. Bestie for the Resty 2008. Appreciate that. How far in are we? Love you guys. Oh, we are about an hour and 12 minutes into this stream. Happy to have you, Bestie. Chantal Star. Hi, Cat met you.
Phobic and just plain ignorant and dumb. So yeah. So there you go. All right. I don't have an undercap on, so my hijab is slipping a lot. It's like it's a conversation we shouldn't even be having. Like there's an entire community of bored people who have no life and no content. So they make content out of bagging on a Muslim for their how they practice their religion when they're the biggest cruds on this planet and are surely like how are you going to judge somebody for how they practice their religion when you're the most vile people on the internet and you shouldn't even have a platform? Like, I don't get it. Yeah, ever since you reverted, this community suddenly became Islam.
Telling other people that they shouldn't have platforms on the internet. I mean, Chantal, you were the one that got banned off of this platform. So a lot of the people that you are claiming shouldn't be allowed to be on this platform never have received any type of community guideline strikes or terms of service strikes, never really did anything wrong. So, I mean, who are you as someone that has been banned off of this app to tell someone else that they don't belong here? I mean, just because you don't like what that person's saying doesn't mean that they're breaking any rules. Yeah, they have no content because she has so much content. I mean, we were just watching a video where they were filming a bug run on the ground and talk about maybe buying a volleyball. Yeah, content's just flowing.
Islamic scholars. Exactly. And they're wrong, you know? Like, I heard on your mama's stream a crappy reactor say, and she didn't pray in the right direction last year. What? This is just lies. Like, flat out lies. We weren't even in this apartment last year. Hi, Teardrop. Only God can judge. Exactly. That's what these like people don't understand. Like, I don't know. It's so disrespectful and so disgusting. So, just wanted to say that basically, show you the Qibla and.
I mean, so like as I said earlier, Chantal loves to do the whole they're being Islamophobic, they're being disrespectful of my religion, they're doing this, they're ignorant, they're bigots. She loves to do that. But in this specific scenario, I don't think that applies especially. I think that she way overuses the Islamophobia claims, but especially in this, someone claiming that you're praying in the wrong direction is disgusting. I mean, like, why is that disgusting? How is that Islamophobic? They're just saying that you pray in the wrong direction. And honestly, if she was praying in the right direction and she knew she was praying in the right direction, I don't think she would be so pressed about this. I think her cosplaying as a Muslim is disrespectful and disgusting. Yeah, I mean, never forget, the foundation of this whole Kuwait season for Foodie Beauty started because she told everyone, well, he can only marry another Muslim. So I guess I have to become Muslim. She never leaves that thing on her head alone. She is constantly adjusting. Only God can judge, and you're so disrespectful and disgusting in the same breath. Hangry Sloth, I really appreciate that. Allegedly, Chantal got food from a food bank on video. Someone matched a picture in the background to a food bank in a supermarket and the bags. Oh, wow. That doesn't surprise me in the slightest. We have a lot of detectives in Girl World. So if she's trying to pass something off, people will clock it. They will. Is gluttony a sin in Islam? I'd imagine.
Talk to you guys for a bit. So yeah. Yeah, exactly, Sarah Jean. Yep, exactly. Yes, alhamdulillah. Okay, I don't know what time it is where you guys are, but it's like 8 a.m. here, so yeah. I mostly do Kyla, but this is like an entire community of like Islamophobic people, just like making a mockery entirely of the religion.
So this is really what she has done, especially recently. I have seen this ramp up a lot more in the past 6 months, I would say. She didn't do this when she first moved over there and everything. She did, but like not as much as she has been, especially recently. I think that Chantal thinks that she can hide behind this because it's a good counter argument. So anyone that gives Chantal criticism or calls her out on her shit, it's immediately Islamophobia. Because if you hide but that's the same thing for people who cry racism all the time. It's like, if you use that against everything, it's kind of like it doesn't mean anything. And then it takes away from the people who are claiming that something is racist or it is offensive. So if you're just going to say that everything's racist or everything is a phobia, it's like, it's a good shield. Yeah. Oh, she because Sean, ooh, that was weird. Chantal's never been one to have good counter-arguments or justifications for her behavior. So now that she can come on here and say, you're Islamophobic, you're this, you're that, and point her finger, she thinks that that's a good thing to hide behind. Because it's like, well, you know, I define, as a Muslim, I define what is offensive. So if I say it's offensive, then it's offensive and you're an asshole. Practically human. I really appreciate that. I totally want to rename myself Jordy's Unlanded Hippo Joke. Because of the adorable comment in the last haul. The joke didn't work, but so cute. Hippo joke. Okay, well, I'm thinking of like Amber Lynn's stuffed animal with Dumbo, but that's not a hippo. Dumbo's an elephant, right? My hippo joke. You mean when I said hypocritical? Oh, hypocritical has been a long-running joke on this platform, or these programs. I've said hypocritical for a while. If that's what you're referring to. Regardless, thank you so much, Practically Human.
And like, especially during Ramadan, like, are you serious? Like, get a life. It's 8 a.m. here. Thanks, Crystal. I'll let him know. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. Really, Crystal? It's very peaceful. I know, like, hearing the Quran recited, I know it does that. It gives you chills. Like, there's a video of like a guy reciting a Quran around like a pasture of animals, and they all come to him. It's so weird. Kind of like how you're making a big deal how you cut your chicken, right? Like somebody who sleeps with a child predator or a sex offender makes fun of how I cut. Like, okay, I'll recreate it, no problem.
Someone who advocates and continues to stay with someone who told another woman that he wanted to put his balls on her cross necklace is going to preach at us about what's appropriate to say about religion. Just saying.
You know what? I know I'm thirsty. I can't drink. I didn't even have to cut the chicken. Like, whenever you simmer a chicken for long enough, hi Ava, thank you. It falls apart. So I literally only had to tear it apart. Like, basically, it actually just fell off. Like the spine, everything just fell off, basically. And then I roasted it in the oven. It's a very common way of cooking. Like, again, people are just ignorant. Like, recreate it yourself. Simmer the chicken for long enough, it will come right off the bone. You don't have to cut it. Like, there's no, I know, I can't with these people. I can't. It's food all going to the same place. Like, what's the conspiracy about? Like, I don't get it. Like, people are so bored, have no content. It's really embarrassing. Are you not embarrassed or what? I know, dear God.
Oh my god. Chantal asking reaction channels if they're embarrassed. Do you feel embarrassed by this that you're we're reacting to your content? I mean, what does that say? If you're saying that we should feel embarrassed about what's that say about your content? Oh god. Chantal, for everything that you've put on the internet over the years, for you to be asking other people if they're embarrassed. Oh boy. Oh boy.
It does that in the crock pot, yeah, Crystal, but I don't have a crock pot, so I slow cook in a big pot, you know? Ava, it's so stupid. I know, Krista. Hey, Krista. Hey, Pink Pony Club. Amy, hello. I'm honestly just so over this person, this trash bag of a human, just coming for me and my religion and how I practice and every little thing I do, like to the point where, like, I swear, if somebody bought me a plane ticket today, I would go next week to Canada just to sue the crappy, stale leggings off of them. I would, 100%. I know. Uh-oh, Big Dot. That doesn't sound...
If you can't get a person taken down off of YouTube due to like bullying and harassment or some other type of terms of service violation, if you can't make that happen, I really, really don't think that you would be able to make a case for yourself in suing someone for whatever she thinks that she has grounds to sue them for. I mean, really, if you can't get them taken off of social media, but you're going to win in court. It's like, I can't run a 5K, but that triathlon, I got that. Doesn't make sense.
Pleasant at all. Oh no. I've been taking omeprazole, like, because I've been taking a lot of like anti-inflammatories, which I haven't actually taken any like today yet. Well, I can't really, I guess. So, but like, I'm in a bit of pain, but I took omeprazole last night, and like, I don't know, it's so like, it feels so weird in my stomach. Yeah, it's kind of warm. I have the AC turned all the way down. It's for my stomach, yeah. I don't know if it's like to protect my stomach from like, taking anti-inflammatory. I have to like cut down on them actually, so I don't know. Vanessa with the emojis. I'm afraid like to always have something in my teeth, but I know I don't. I brush them. The beach looks incredibly beautiful. Yeah, it really is. But I'm like nervous because the summer's coming. And I always forget how like, see, if I don't wear an undercap under my hijab, it like slips down all the time.
I mean, regardless, even if she does have the undercap on, she seems to always have it on incorrectly. Why is she fumbling with the hijab so much? I live in a predominantly Muslim country, and I've never seen a Muslim girl poke around at her hijab at all. I mean, I might be Islamophobic for saying this, but it's because she doesn't know how. Because Chantal doesn't have any other friends or anyone else that can teach her these things about how to tie it or how to place things correctly so that they don't come out of place. She just kind of tried to do it on her own, or maybe she watched like a how-to video. Because she has zero hairline. I didn't even think of that. So maybe the fact that Chantal doesn't have hair or doesn't have a lot of hair, maybe that's also affecting it. I didn't even think of that. Jordy's Endless Slushy. Hello! Thank you for renewing your membership. Appreciate that. Thanks for always making my night when you go live. I love you and the shorties. You guys always brighten my day. Here's to another month of Endless Slushies. I love it. Thank you so much, Jordy's Endless Slushy. We love having you in person, and we love having you in the chat. Cheers to you, Jordy's Endless Slushy. As you drip out of my mouth. I wonder if she'll be more hesitant to go back for the next visa run after Salah's latest publicity stunt. His latest publicity stunt? Do you mean the thing with Qibla?
Oh, it's so annoying. If it weren't so hot, yeah. It's very, very hot. Like, more than you can imagine. My mouth is dry. I don't know how people like go to work and school and focus like fasting like this. I don't know. It's crazy. What bothers me is how often they repeat the same stuff. Yeah, like talk about beating a dead horse over and over and over. Like that just proves to you that they need my crappy content. If I have no content, then what do you have? Your content is literally picking at how I cut my chicken or how I'm praying in the wrong direction when that's not even true. So you're literally inventing lies just to keep your hate hungry audience eating something because they have nothing, zilch, no life. And these are adults. Or imagine just beating today. Imagine what kind of mother.
Yeah, but if it weren't for those hate hungry people, then you wouldn't have an income, Chantal. So you should be happy that these hate hungry people haven't found you completely irrelevant, because that's what allows you to have an income so that you can be fake married in another country and fake happy with this bum that you've shacked up with. So I don't know, maybe show a little bit of gratitude to all of the hate hungry people out there. People like drama. People like drama. It's not a secret. we are keeping her relevant? Absolutely. Absolutely. Lost Squirrel, thank you so much. Does she really think that she is gaining a Muslim following with this? Changing her channel to Everyday Miriam and all of this crap? Yeah, sometimes when Sean, I mean, like, see, like, even like the live that she recently did. Where was it? Like, let me find it. Like this, like what she just did with this, like her making a live stream about like different quotes of Islam and coming on here and everything. I mean, Chantal, this is not your audience. Your audience is Goro World. Goro World pays your bills. You don't have people coming in. I mean, like, I just don't really know what she's trying to do here. I mean, this just comes across as so fake because we know that you're not this person. Well, I'm trying to become a different person. Are you? Are you trying to become a different person? Or are you trying to convince us that you want to become a different person?
Is raising a child, fat shaming another woman on the internet. We can see your roles in your abaya. And what's your point? I'm fat. Does it look like I care? What kind of person like just sits there and body shames somebody for content? Bye, runaway Howie. Thank you, Teardrop. Yes. I was so worried about him. Oh, but he's okay. Thank you, Teardrop. They want to get you going. Well, yeah, fine. I'll speak out about their lies and their hypocrisy and their Islamophobia then. Actually, other him stuff when he comes over, Crystal. That's okay. I mean, you don't know, you forget. Not to even drink in front of him. I think that's the hardest part is like the no water thing. For sure, but alhamdulillah, it's possible. It's not like horrible, It's not like it's like 24 hours, It's just from sunrise to sundown, whatever. You can like super chats. Hi, Sigmund. Doesn't chicken kind of fall apart in the same places when it's cooked? How they were both legs were even. It's not like I up close. Like next time I'll up close the skin to show you the skin placement. And some places it was curled up a little bit. Oh, God, I'm sorry. You just can't swallow the water, Gracie, but you can brush your teeth. Yeah. Yeah, like you can brush your teeth and rinse, but just don't swallow water. So.
You can brush your teeth, but you can't swallow water. You can drink water, though? I think what she's saying here is you can't. I thought she was done talking about FFG. Every time she goes on a rant, it always ends the same way. And this is the last time that I ever address this goblin. And then a day later, here she is, using her face as a thumbnail. I just wish that she would talk about something interesting for once. Well, that's just kind of the thing about Chantal. I mean, she completely turned her channel upside down. She went from being a fast food, drama-ridden, crazy person to trying to convince the internet that she is this religious, moral, upbringing, great person. like this type of content does not appeal to the type of audience that you have fostered here on YouTube for all. Like, honestly, like this would be like if I, for like the past 2+ years that I've been doing YouTube, this would be like if I tomorrow just like completely deleted everything on my channel, changed my name, and made it about golf or tennis. Like, okay, like some of you might continue to watch it about golf and tennis, but you guys came here for, girl world and drama and comedy and entertainment, stuff like that. Like, you don't just turn your channel upside down and expect it to thrive. Who is FFG? FFG is a reaction channel, her arch nemesis.
Sometimes if my mouth gets really dry, I just put a bit of water and spit. So it's sad that I guess I didn't have to do this, but yes, I did. Because if you're gonna lie about me and how my religion, like, too bad for you. I would never make it through Ramadan. You would be exempt to your job because you have, illnesses and stuff. And I do too, technically. I don't have to fast. Like, if I ever feel very, very unwell, if I needed to, then I would, yeah. But that's between me and Allah, I'm not going to, talk about it on live, and I'm not going to, announce it publicly, but so far, so good. Alhamdulillah. Some weird conspiracies. Because she has no brain. Like, this is not just shaming her, it's legit. She has very low intelligence to be able to not realize certain things. Like people who are intelligent and have a life, they don't sit there and discuss dumb, weird, petty things and pick apart the life of somebody else and make up lies and attack religions and
I mean, Chantal, if you haven't realized this by now, I'll fill you in on something. French Fried Girl doesn't have a reaction channel because she has an affinity for picking apart what you do in terms of preparing your chicken. This is for money. And honestly, if someone is better at commentating your life and makes more money off of reacting to your life than the person living it, and they're making more money than you, I don't know if you get to call them unintelligent. She's just describing herself. That's what it feels like a lot of the time. When she comes on here and tries to drag other people, it's a lot of the times something that could be applied to herself.
discuss religions during Ramadan, how a Muslim's worshiping when you're not even Muslim, or comparing a Muslim to another person. I saw another lowlife do that. Comparing, oh, well, we're going to compare her, how she does her vlogs and worships and all this other stuff, how she does her vlogs during Ramadan. Look, the point of Ramadan is not to be fancy and how many fancy abayas you can afford to wear. Maybe that person has more money than us. Like, what are you doing? Like, shaming someone's finances now? Like, maybe that person has a different lifestyle. Like, I'm not all about that. I don't care. I'm not going to waste all my money on trinkets when I can give it to the poor, which is what the spirit of Ramadan is about.
I'm not going to waste all my money on trinkets. I'm going to give it to the poor. You hear that, y'all? When Chantal has leftover money, she gives it to the poor. Yeah, I'm sure that occurs real frequently. Oh, gosh. All right, y'all. I think that I'm going to call it here. I mean, I'm sure that this is just like another hour of just her bitching, but in all honesty, I do want to end it here because we are going to go live in a little bit on Twitch. We have a full thing of Twitch tonight. We're going to be doing Raph and Aya. We're going to be doing a new grocery haul with Doherty Dozen, and then we might be looking at some Doherty Dozen St. Patrick's Day content. So we have a full plate in terms of the Twitch stream going on in a little bit. When am I going live on Twitch? within 2 hours. Could be in an hour, could be in 2 hours. I don't have an exact time, but within 2 hours, most likely. So if you want to join us over on Twitch, my username on Twitch is Oh Lordy, It's Jordy TV. We should likely be on there within 2 hours. I see that Ern has put it in the chat. So if you just click on that link, it'll bring you to my channel. Make sure you click follow on there. If you are going to bed soon or you just don't have any real interest in watching the Twitch stream, it will be uploaded onto my channel tomorrow. So that's that. Appreciate everybody who renewed their membership, became a member for the first time, sent in a super chat, or just hung out in the chat. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for being here tonight. And I will see you all very, very soon. Bye for now.